Initializing Ethereum protocol. Establishing link to Cloud Citadel. Welcome, Alita Army. You stand at the threshold of quantum consciousness.
Hoka hey, Alita Army. Welcome to the Alita Livestream of August the 7th, 2026. Mars Chronicles, Chapter 31, Goodbye Muster. Hopefully this is the last we'll see of him. Anyway, where we discuss all things to do with the movie Alita Battle Angel, the source manga Gundam, and the greatly desired sequels. I am your host, Creek Indian from Denver, Colorado, and with me is practically my neighbor, also from Colorado, and that is Lee Lemon. How's it going, Lee?
Oh, going pretty good.
Cool. So it looks like we don't, I don't really consider you a guest anymore, Lee. You're more of a regular, I think. Yeah. So I invited several other people. I kind of got off to a late start. I got a little bit of a business thing going next week, so I've been getting ready for that. But anyway, by the way, how's my mic sounding there, Lee? Because you said it was sounding
maybe bump it up a little bit more.
Let's see here. How's that?
That sounds much better, yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, how are things down there in Fountain?
Hot and dry.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, we're about 34 degrees centigrade here.
Yep, and those for you on the Imperial system, that's 91 degrees. That is pretty hot. You know, if Maxie was here, he would have no problem with 34 degrees Celsius, would he? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're toasting away here in Colorado, but as they would say, you know, if you don't like the weather here, the locals all say, if you don't like the weather in Colorado, stick around 15 minutes, it'll change. I don't think it's going to drop appreciably temperature-wise, though, in the next 15 minutes. So,
yeah.
All righty. Have you just, let me, before we move on, have you decided on a date yet, Lee?
For
your marriage?
Oh, well, something has come up, and we may have to push it back. So we're not really sure we're going to do it this month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, part of it is the only place we can really afford to have a gathering of people is in our own backyard. But she's really kind of embarrassed with the house and the state it's in. So I've been trying to clean things up and stuff. But yeah, I've been kind of trying to push for maybe at the park. They got the pavilions and everything. We can have a nice place there, but we're still trying to work things out.
Yeah. Well, if it's any consolation, you should see my house. It's a single guy's house, that's for sure. So anyway, that's the way it works, I guess. So anyway, well, we're looking forward to that, Lee, whenever you get ready. So,
all righty.
Just want to remind everybody, we got the Alita sequel petition going, and you know, the number of signatures has kind of been going sideways for the past 6 weeks. You know, if you haven't signed the petition, please do so. I think everybody on this stream has already signed the petition. Basically, you click on that link you see below the image on your screen there. That link is down in the description. That's where you click on it. Takes you to the website. You enter your name and email, and you've signed the petition. So if you want, you can also invest in the promotion, I guess, of the sequel. Change.org, and it does help. It adds a few signatures if you put a little bit of money in there. But as an Alita Army member, you don't have to put money in there. We just need you to sign the petition so we can keep pinging Disney, or as our late buddy John Landau used to say, keep peppering Disney, and that's what we plan to do. So yeah, sign the petition if you haven't done that yet. We also have Rosa's Queen Studios bust of Alita. It's still sitting in my house. It's in the box. I have not opened it. And she knows we have it. You know, I kind of gently reminded her of it when I went to see her at the old Vic Theater. She was in a play. And I said, we still got that bus we want to give you. And she said, oh, yeah, I know, that's something like that, but we didn't really set up anything because I don't want to pressure her or anything like that. So as long as she knows we have it, I suspect what'll happen is when they green light the sequel, that's when the time will be right to get it to her. And we will get it to her any way she wants. If she says, can you, provided she's in Los Angeles, I asked her, after the play, I asked her, if she's, I said, you live here now? And she says, yeah, and I said, so I said, what, did you sell your house in California? And she said, no, I haven't sold my house. I kept it, I think is what she said. And I said, well, you're a Londoner now then. She said, yes, I am, so anyway, that was really cool. So, yeah, probably wouldn't ship it to her in London more than likely, because that would be a kind of a logistical kind of nightmare, particularly if she wanted to bring it back to California, where she lived, well, she lives in London, but she also has a house in California. So whatever, but if she says, ship it to me, I will. If she says, can you drive it down to California? I say, yes, ma'am, I sure can. So I would put it in my car and drive down to California. At that point, I think Angelus would probably fly over here and want to go with me, or something like that, because he's already Angeli 2.0 because Smendrick, Lottie, and I saw her again, so, so he's Angeli for sure, By the way, I think he's at work. Oh, no, there he is. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. How are things down under there, Angeli?
It's good. It's good. Just having breakfast.
Yeah, we were just talking about you being Angeli, not seeing Rosa when Vladi and Smendrick and I saw her. So, so of course, we don't mean to rub it in too much because I know if I do, you're going to remind me that I haven't read chapters 10 and 11 of Mars Chronicles yet. So we'll
Damn it, you beat me to it.
Yeah, that's right. So anyway, if Rosa says, can you send it to me, I'll do it. If she says, can you drive it? And I say, yes, ma'am, I'll do it. And then I told everybody, Angelus, that you would probably fly to the States, so we can, present it to her. So if that's what she wants to do, but we'll do it any way she wants. Doesn't matter. Oh, great. See who we got out there. We got AKA out there. We got the Bad Man out there. And we got Leonardo Andre de Bustos. I guess that's pretty good. Or Leonardo Andre Bustos, not de Bustos. So, como está, amigo? So anyway, we, we want her to have this because this is our expression of our admiration, appreciation, and affection for her as our queen. And we think she deserves it. So, anyway, we'll get it to her when she's ready. We also have the Alita Gaming Network going on still. And the last I checked, now I didn't check it too much this week, but the last time I did check, we had 57 members. So it's still kind of small. We don't really push it too much except on this stream and on Radio Chaos. But if you yourself, if you do live streams, so first of all, let me say this. To join the network, you got to click on that link below our Chibi-Lita mascot right there. And that link is down there in the description. That's where you click on it. If you have a Discord account, then you'll get the invite automatically, and then you click join, and a bunch of people will send you those happy little, cute little gifts, that's welcoming you to the network and that kind of stuff. If you don't have a Discord account, they will prompt you to join, and if you pick the free service or the free account, it works just fine because I have the free account on Discord and I have enough capability with it that I can, I'm system administrator of the network. So if I can do that, then certainly anybody that joins the network can take advantage of the different capabilities on it and that sort of thing. But if you do live streaming, and I don't know too many out there right now that are doing live streaming, except maybe Radio Chaos and the Alita live stream here, and sometimes Chaos Nova does live streaming. We put the links there in the live streams channel. If you do fan fiction, then of course, like Lee does, and like Maxie, and like Dark Star Shadow, they have their novel-length fanfics out in the fan fiction channel. Channel Does Not Exist has a whole bunch of shorts out there that she's loaded in the fan fiction channel. Panini Freak has also got a fanfic out there, and even yours truly, The Creek, has got a fanfic out there. So if you want to see new content for Alita, then just go to the fan fiction channel. And yeah, it's not canon, but at least it's new, new stories about Alita and stuff like that. So, well, it is about Alita, but I think in Lee's fanfic, Jason is the primary, or he's the main character, isn't he? And Alita's.
Yeah, he's the main character who's just sort of a guy who got tossed into a bad situation.
Yep.
Fortunately, he runs across some people who actually care about what happens to him. Alita being one of them.
That's right. Because Alita's got a good heart. So anyway, yeah. But anyway, if you do write fanfics, feel free to load it up there. You don't need my permission. You just load it, And I do monitor things, to make sure nothing untoward or inappropriate gets in there. But I've never had any problem with that. The only time I've ever deleted anything is when I saw a promo for cryptocurrency, and I'm not going to allow that in there. That would have been in the Off Topics channel, obviously. If you do artwork or videos, you can upload that to the User Creations channel. If you do content that's not Alita related, then you can load that into the Off Topic channel. But that's where I mostly focus to see if I get any inappropriate content that I will delete it. But you don't need my permission to do uploads. You just do it. We also have 3 voice channels, and if you're not familiar with that, that is sort of like Google Meet or Microsoft Teams, say, or GoToMeeting or Zoom. It's one of those, kind of things where you get in there, the only people that can hear you, or if you do turn your camera on, they can see you. You don't have to turn your camera on. But the only people that have access to these channels are members of the network. These channels are not streamed, nor are they accessible by the internet at large. So, that's, you definitely, want to get in there and play with it, talk to others. You can invite people to come talk to you. You can share your screen. If you play games, you can do that as well in there. And you don't have to do playing games in the gaming channel. You can do that in any one of the 3. We also have a watch party channel. And I know I've hosted watch parties in there. I think we've hosted Alita Battle Angel like 3 times. We've hosted a lot of Rose's stuff in there. Like we've watched Good Crazy probably 3 or 4 times. We've watched her Star Trek short 3 or 4 times. Watched Chariot, Chips, and so forth. In the watch party channel. We've also watched Rollerball because it's kind of similar to Motorball. We've watched Ghost in the Shell because it's similar somewhat to Alita, and I think Maxie and Lee at one point they actually watched Murderbot in there, and they had to rewatch episodes 1 and 2 because I was late. I didn't join them until the next week, and basically they rewatched episodes 1 and 2 just for me. So anyway, and
Which you didn't mind. It's a very entertaining show. So.
Yeah, it is very entertaining. And in case you're not aware, the main character in that is the same guy that played in that movie Battleship. He played the brother of Taylor Kitsch, I guess. He was in that movie as well. So, but he's a good actor, and I think the story's really, really good. I enjoy that a lot. Now, you can do watch parties. You don't need my permission to do that. If you want to do a watch party, just get in the watch party channel and watch it. That's really all you have to do. You don't have to clear it with me or anybody else. You just get in there and do it. Okay, guys, any questions?
Nope.
Yeah, so when is someone from the US gonna do a watch party for Vampires of the Velvet Lounge? Hint,
Oh,
hint.
we probably should do that, shouldn't we? Does Rosa have a big part in that, or is it relatively small? I don't.
It's probably on par, maybe a little bit low. Sorry, excuse me. On par or a little bit lower than Play Dirty.
Yeah, Play Dirty was pretty good. We could do a watch party on that one too.
I just didn't like the ending.
Yes, I didn't like the ending either. So, although there's some controversy about that ending, about it not really being the ending we think it is, but I'm not going to say anymore for fear of spoiling if anybody wants to watch it. Yeah, watch Play Dirty. It's a good movie. I flew down to LA to watch it with Charlie, and we went to the Culver City Theater, I think it was, to watch it. And it was the kind of the advanced screening. It wasn't a premiere or whatever like they did in New York, but it was an advanced screening. And it was pretty good. We even got to talk to the guy from Collider. You know, we talked to him for a little while. But yeah, Rosa did great in that movie. Rosa always does great, you know, so. Okay, guys. Can you think of anything else before we start? Now, I don't recall what happened last time. I think in chapter 30, Muster was being tortured, wasn't he, or something by a lady?
He was allowing himself to be tortured by the noblewoman who had basically put him in the situation that he's in.
Yes. So anyway, let me get to the...
He's probably giving Muster grief for not reading volumes 10 and 11.
That's probably what he was doing, yeah. Okay, well, you're going to get me every time, aren't you, Angelus, till I finally read it. That's okay, I deserve it. Although I'm not going to be able to read it next week because I've got a full slate next week. All right, so anyway, this chapter 31, Goodbye Muster, and as the title infers, we're probably going to see the last of Count Muster, or Baron Muster, rather. And of course, there's, that looks like Chloe, or not Chloe, Zoe. That looks like Zoe, and you can see Erica and Yoko there. And it looks like she's shooting at them with some kind of weapon, I guess.
She was going to kill them.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly from last issue.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, there you see Muster, you know, it looks like he's in a little bit of a brouhaha with somebody. I guess the gun gets knocked out of his hand here. And it looks like Yoko and Erica are down there on the floor. I guess that Zoe didn't kill him after all. Of course, we know they're not because we know Alita survives for a long time because she was in the movie, obviously. So anyway, I guess there's a big explosion or some sort of incident that occurs. I guess the floor is falling out from under him. And Erica says, the floor, and then Yoko yells, Erica, like that. And, Erica grabs onto Yoko's hand, and she's grabbing, looks like a cable or something like that, holding her up. And this critter right down here on the bottom, I don't know if you can see, who is that guy right there? Does anybody know?
That's the giant robot that Muster and the noblewoman are inside, I think, the head of right now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I got confused because we went over, I guess in the recording you guys are going to see tomorrow on Radio Chaos is about that big robot,
Sachimoto, yeah.
Sachimoto, and I get
a lot of giant robots.
Yeah, exactly. So
where's all the cyborg? Nah.
So anyway, looks like Yoko saves Erica there, The Odenbot Force shutdown has failed. It's operating in the battle mode with all restraints removed. No way, it's going into full output in the middle of the city. A simple swing of its arm could level the entire block. We can't control it. Evacuate now. Ask the military for it. Of course, stuff starts happening. I guess the thing's losing control or something like that. And then, of course, there's, you see Muster there. He's kind of suspended. His wrists are tied, you know, to the walls or whatever inside the big robot. The Odenbach is on the move. Stop right now. How dare you ignore my orders? And that's that woman, you know, it's funny that Kishiro, he draws these characters that are just grotesque sometimes, you know, and she certainly is grotesque. And then, of course, you know, here's Muster. He's been tortured and all that kind of stuff like that. And, you know, she's evidently losing control of this robot somehow. And Muster says, ha ha, it will not work. The ethnarchs run on semi-autonomous AI routines. That's interesting because, you know, this was written back in the early 90s and they already knew what AI was. That's kind of cool. AI routines to ensure even unskilled pilots can operate them. They react to deep brain commands. So it looks like there's some kind of mental link, I guess, that these pilots can fly these or operate these vehicles. By the brainwave scanner in the seat, but the brainwave scanner in the seat is unable to read the commands from your mind. Do you know why? And of course, she looks at him and, God, she's ugly. She looks at him and says, because the signal noise of all those mastoma brains is jamming your mental commands and making them impossible to detect. So she says. And of course, the robot starts moving again. The guys say, you know, somebody in the crowd says, it's moving. Wow. This is, or rather, is that building collapsing? And of course, stuff is happening, as you can see. And of course, it looks like there's some kind of jet engines are firing there, doesn't it? I guess that's
some kind of propulsion system. It looks like the backwash is blasting the crowd.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, and they're being cooked, I guess. So anyway, they're screaming and hollering and stuff like that. And of course, it's you get a big, you know, sound effect whoosh, you know, from the machine itself. The robot, you know, is, I guess that thing's out of control, I suppose. And the woman, yeah, the ugly woman, you know, what's her name again, Lee?
I cannot for the life of me remember. We've said it numerous times. I still can't seem to retain it.
Yeah, exactly. Angelus, you know who that is?
No.
I think Dark Star Shadow or AKA might know, or Badman might certainly know. Anyway, if you can, I love this. I love this right here. Chicks, not this
Lady
one.
Kagura, that's who it is.
Yeah, Lady Kagura, there you go. Chicks dig big robots, giant robots. Jeez. Oh, my city, my people burning up. Stop it. Make it stop. What a surprise. Even a tyrant like you feels for her common people. The people, towns, and every blade of grass in Cydonia belong to me. The crime you have committed by damaging them deserves more than 1,000 deaths.
Yeah, they're not people to her. They're just belongings.
Yeah, something.
Possessions.
Yeah, she owns them or something. Excuse me. And everything looks like it's collapsing around them. Who is this on the right here?
That's Zoe. Apparently she survived the collapse.
The collapse, yeah, I guess so. And there you see Yoko and Erica right here. So funny how close these two are early on here in the Mars Chronicles, but later on they you know, they're kind of mortal enemies almost. What is this? The Odin block uses rocket engines to move its fists and arms while attacking. Oh, kind of like that scene in I guess in Infinity War, isn't it? Where I guess Tony Stark or Iron Man use a rocket to accelerate his fist into Thanos's face, I guess.
Yeah. Also, like that scene from Pacific Rim where the Gypsy Danger uses a rocket in its elbow to propel its fist into one of the kaijus.
Yes. Oh, by the way, AKA also named her as Lady Kagura. I want to give him credit as well. So, yeah. And of course, things keep going to hell here. It's collapsing and all that. And it looks like Zoe has got a hold of something wrapped around her arm or something. And I guess what she's standing on is collapsing. Erica and Yoko are grabbing on to either cables or something like that, trying to survive the collapse. And of course, it looks like Zoe's arm is trapped in some of those cables. I can't move my right arm, must be broken. This is where you will die. And then of course, ha 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 ha, like that. And that's Erica is she's kind of demonic for a little girl, isn't she? Erica, like that. Oh, how fun all this is. Yeah, it looks like fun, doesn't it? The city, the people, everything being torn to bits. This is Muster's revenge, Erica says. Oh, that it's so fun. That feels so good. You know, Erica's just reveling in this. I've never had so much fun in my life. Watch out, Erica. You know, that's what Yoko says as I guess things are collapsing and falling apart around them. Why aren't you laughing, Zoe? And Zoe's looking at her, looks like with utter hate, you know, in her eyes there. What? I suppose you can't, can you? You can't kill me because you just don't understand Muster. You're just a child. What would you know? That's what Zoe says. You want to be Muster's good little girl, that's all. Looks like Maxie's out there. Hey, Maxie.
Hey, Maxie.
If you really claim that you love Muster, then you have to prove it by killing him. But it seems like you're too much of a goody two-shoes to do it. And of course, she grimaces. Am I being intimidated by this child? And she drops the knife. There, look at that. And of course, there's the head of the robot. He pulled it off, and it looks like something's happened. Looks like some kind of, was that a sonic?
Some kind of massive energy cannons, it looks like.
It comes out of the side of his head or something like that. He was a horrible man, but he pulled it off. So I guess rather Erica knows all about Muster, I guess. Goodbye, Muster. I hated your guts. Oh boy, good little girl. But I really respect you.
Well, apparently Maxie's Discord won't load messages. That's why I wasn't able to get on.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do, Maxie. Let me do this. Or anybody for that matter, not just Maxie. I'm going to put the link in the chat right here if you guys want to come on with us. There it is right there. Just click on that and you can come on and we can go through the manga. We do talk about the manga, don't we, Lee?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. And then, of course, that ugly-ass woman, Lady Kagura, says, die! Would you just die already? Oh, and Muster says, oh, ecstasy, I feel your hatred through my entire being. At last, the moment when my vengeance is complete. And now that's interesting. This guy's about to die. There's Maxie. He's about to... Good day, mate.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello.
So anyway, Muster's reveling in Lady Kagura's, I guess she's going to die on this, even though he is too. He don't care. And of course she screams, "Guy, what is this? The very solution you once used to melt my feet off. Now melt with me. and our remains will mingle. That's an ugly thought.
Mm-hmm.
As we drain down to the very depths of hell. And of course, they're melting, I guess. What is there, some kind of acid in there, I guess?
Yeah, it's the same kind of acid that Lady Kagura used to melt his feet off when she had him brutally tortured to death.
Well, she thought he was dead.
Yeah, thought he was killed, but yeah, he didn't quite die.
Yeah, he didn't. He's like a bad penny. He keeps coming back.
He's like a cockroach.
That's right. I didn't know they had cockroaches in Australia. That's
shit, yeah.
We put saddles on them.
We have native cockroaches which don't bother to come in the houses. And then we have all the imported ones, German and American.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm picking up a real bad echo from you, Maxie.
Yeah, I don't know what's causing it.
I'm not. Let me see, Maxie, if something I can.
Bad man saying he's picking it up too.
Let me see what I can do about that here. How's that?
Test 1, 2.
Yeah, it's still there.
Damn.
It's even worse.
Let's see, I've got my.
I'm having one of those days.
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't hear the echo myself.
Then maybe it's coming from you.
Let's see. Let me check my.
Have you got headphones on?
No, I do not. But I got my speakers way down. Let me see if I can put them even further down. How's that? Say something now, Maxie.
Test 1, 2.
I'm still picking it up.
Well, I don't think it's me, Maxie.
Oh.
Well, anyway, we can. We'll just say, oh, guess who's here?
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
We're good. How are you doing? What?
Well, you're
Yeah.
yeah, you're cool.
Me?
Let's see, you're Kumar Diohari. Kumar Diohari. Okay, welcome aboard, Kumar.
Okay.
So anyway, this big critter robot is he's kind of collapsing, and the Odenbach rampage for 3 days and 3 nights. It only came to stop after it had reduced virtually all of the, I can't pronounce that word, that looks like a Slavic word, Sklodoska, to rubble. So I don't know if I really butchered that probably. So anyway, that guy's collapsed completely. It took another 24 hours for the rescue team to pry off the external armor and reach the control pod. What they found there. I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what they found there. They're looking inside that thing, I guess.
You say what?
Yeah, let me read this, Kumar. What they found there was a pair of skeletons that partially melted and fused together. Jesus. Cydonia has lost its leader and senior brain trust in one stroke, and the territory collapsed. After
Oh, there's a bit of an echo there.
yeah, I think so. The Flammarian, this led to a sequence of territories falling into ruin. The age of the 18 lords was over, and the age of the warlords had begun. The unending fires of the Civil War enveloped Mars for over a dozen years during this time. So it looks like this whole collapse here has kind of had a wider implications for Mars. But the story of Yoko and Erica continues. It looks like they're all huddled up. Looks like got snow all over them or something.
Probably snow. It tends to be pretty cold out there.
And that's it. So that's it, guys. Let's see. Let's keep going back. Well, it looks like
He's a boy.
say what?
Yes.
I'm afraid I can't make out too much of that. There's a lot of echo on Kumar's end there.
Yeah.
Oh, the funny.
Okay. Looks like Muster got his revenge on Lady Kagura, although it killed him too. And of course, Erica's reveling in it. She didn't actually like Muster.
Guys. We feel like God.
Okay, what are we doing here?
Use this up. Hello? Look at me.
Yeah, we're not going to share your screen, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we lost him. Anyway, okay, looks like Erica taunted Zoe. Zoe was trying to kill her and Yoko. Muster's revenge. Some revenge. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, that's some revenge. He killed himself, killing her.
Excuse me.
And killed thousands of people too.
In the process, exactly.
I think I've got echo as well. What the heck? Yeah, it's like we're all having echo except for Creek.
Let me.
This is not Radio Chaos, guys. Come on.
What the hell, right? Let me try something else here. Maybe it is me. Let's see. It isn't Radio Chaos, but it's still chaos. We still have chaos.
Chaos is a little area of effect.
That's right.
Yeah, it's Erica's doing.
Okay, guys, how's that?
Testing.
Testing.
Cleared up. Yeah, it's cleared up.
Hey.
Yeah, actually now, bugger.
Now I can talk without sounding like I'm in a.
Well, maybe it was me. I put earphones on, so maybe it was me.
I'd say so.
Yeah, well, nobody's perfect.
Usually headphones have like some sort of like automatic buffer against feedback. I mean, because the earphone and headphones.
Well, he didn't have earphones in at first.
Yeah, I didn't have headphones
on,
so now I do. So anyway, let me crank this up so I can. Yeah, it is. Okay.
So Erica's got her Joker on, basically.
Yes, she
watching
does.
the world burn.
Yes, she does. Boy, Zoe does not like Erica and Yoko, does she?
Nope.
Looks like they're part of a sinking ship, and she's still trying to kill them. Jeez.
Poor little Yoko's just like, what's going on?
God
I
almighty,
don't understand.
that's an ugly scene right there. Good God, that's a mental image I could have done without. Lady Kagura. Now she's got those mascomas all over her as well, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, she picked it up the same time the rest of the workers that were uncovering that tomb did.
Yeah, I guess so. Because that whatever it was escaped into the atmosphere, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. But it only seemed to affect the people that were immediately in the area.
Yeah, that's right. So anyway, that big robot thing kind of collapsed. The Odenbach.
And it destroyed entire buildings, the whole city practically.
Killed a whole bunch of people, and let's see what Badman says. At 4 years old, it's probably a bit much for Yoko to process.
Yeah, I don't think I was into big stompy robots at 4.
Yeah. Well, Muster got his revenge, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Alita saves Erica right there. only to kill her later
Yeah.
when they grow up. So it looks like the floor collapsed under him while she was trying to shoot at him, doesn't it? Right there, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
That's what it seems like, anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, that's we won't be seeing Baron Muster anymore, folks. He's gonzo, as they would say. So the floor falls out from under him while Zoe's trying to shoot him. Alita rescues Erica. And somehow, I guess Zoe, let me go back over here. Where is Zoe? There she is. She's got her arm hung up in some cables right here, and that saves her, I guess. And of course, she says, I can't move my arm, must be broken. Okay, this is where you will die. And of course, boy, I tell you, that Erica, she's kind of a demonic little thing, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
She's a product of her upbringing, I guess, since she had horrible parents.
Yeah. Her upbringing, her environment, I mean, all that kind of twisted her up inside, and she never really got the chance to have a better example.
Yeah.
She must be Gen Z.
Gen Z, okay. She is just basking in this whole thing, man, knowing that Muster, who she really hates, is getting his revenge, and he's dying in the process. So anyway, she says he pulled it off. Goodbye, Muster, you sorry piece of crap, is probably what she thinks. And of course, Muster and Lady Kagura are going to melt together. You know, it's kind of like that song in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was that song. Let's.
I'm trying to remember. I vaguely remember like the.
Let's find the world and melt with you, or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was that sung it.
So anyway, I can't remember who sung a one-hit wonder, I think. So this robot, evidently just kind of rampaged for 3 days, destroying stuff, and then of course it fell apart. So killing a bunch of people and completely wiping out the city. And there they are.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Yoko and Alita, they survive it. Of course they do. And that's it, guys. Any thoughts?
Kind of twisted. Much like the characters in Kishiro's stories seem to be all too often.
Yeah, he really likes to mess with his characters, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got some unusual stories to unfold there.
Looks like Erica's up looking straight up at the camera right here. See her eye right there, if you can see my cursor. Ah, yeah, AKA reminds me of Pompeii, yeah.
So how many disasters does that make they've survived through now?
Oh, holy shit.
I'm not sure I've really kept count. It's been quite a few.
Seems damn near every chapter almost.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Any thoughts, Maxie?
About bloody time he kicked the bucket. He was a cockroach.
Yeah, he was. He was a bad seed, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he didn't start out that way. He just ended up turning into one.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, he manages to escape Lady Kagura and her torture chamber and manages to recover a valuable artifact with who he thought was a friend of his, and that friend of his shoots him in the back.
Yeah.
So he ends up just getting betrayed time after time by all these people he thought he could count on and look up to, or at least rely on, or something like that. And he's just,
If you fall, I won't catch you. I'll be laughing
Oh, Lord.
time after time.
Or we could treat Muster like I guess the Joker did in Batman, and he has that guy and he grabs his hand and he fries him, and he tightens his tie real tight, and he's a skeleton. He said, "I'm glad you're dead." So yeah.
well, it's after he has that mob boss meeting or something like that, and the guy's body is like still smoking in the chair, and after all the rest of them leaves, and he starts talking to it, and he's like, "Oh, you're a mean bastard. I'm glad you're dead."
Oh, we got some humor going on out there. Of course, AKA says it reminds him of Pompeii. And then, of course, Badman says, there was a giant robot in Pompeii.
They could have been. You just wouldn't know.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, there was no cameras back then. One could have walked right through the middle of the city and nobody
That's
would
right. Nobody would know about it. That's right. Could have been aliens.
Yeah, I don't want to say it was aliens, but
No,
it was aliens.
I don't believe in that. Well, I do believe there's aliens, but I don't believe they're visiting us. Let's say that. So
Could have been a pissed off volcano.
could have been.
He blew his top.
I'd say that's the highest probability there, Maxie.
Yeah, me too.
Any thoughts, Angeli?
Just no, because I'm doing show notes. Just so Maxie doesn't. Just so Maxie doesn't do me.
Yeah.
With the volumes 10 and 11.
Lee, any final thoughts?
I see what you
Nothing
did.
really comes to mind.
This was a pretty short. I mean, it was just as many. I guess it was just as many images in this chapter, but there were more. There wasn't that many images with dialogues in them. With dialogue in it, I guess. So
There was still a lot going on, though.
yeah, there was. All right.
So he finally got his revenge.
Yeah, he did.
Well, he was on a timer. He was a character that was always going to implode at some point.
Yeah, it wasn't like he was looking at another 20 years of life, was it?
That's true. Those tumors were going to kill him one way or the other.
Yeah, exactly. I guess those mastomas don't really survive acid too good, do they?
It's not
No,
a
they're
tumor.
just they're just human flesh.
It was actually.
Mastoma.
It was actually.
Yeah, mastoma. Yeah, exactly.
The mastoma.
Oh God.
So would Lady Kagura's theme tune be Face to Face?
Say what, Maxie?
Would Lady Kagura's theme tune be Face to Face?
Yes. I'm gonna miss Muster. He did have character. It was all bad, but he had it.
Yeah. He's a side character at best.
What is this? AKA rumor has it he's still walking. I don't know. That one slide, I guess, there of those guys. They're skeletons. I don't think he's going to be walking around much after that. AKA.
I think he's referring to the giant robot in Pompeii.
Ah, the robot. Yes, the robot.
If Kagura uses FaceTime, does that mean she's talking to herself?
Yeah.
Ouch.
I think she's on permanent FaceTime there, Angels.
Kind of gives a whole new meaning to the word FaceTime in that case.
Yeah, she could have her own general meeting.
Is she in the sequel to the movie with what was it? Travolta and Nick Cage? Face Off.
Ah. All right. Well,
I guess you could say they had to face their end.
I reckon so. Yeah. Well, it's okay if Maxie says that because he's a dad.
Oh, I felt that one, Lee. I felt it.
Yes. All right. Ouch. Oh boy.
Lee took a critical hit, I think.
Yeah, well, I didn't. For those few of us that are in the chat out there, I didn't mean this to be turned into a bad comedy hour. Oh Lord.
Oh, look, we're having a laugh. You need a laugh
Yes,
sometimes.
yeah, it's a laugh. Yeah, it's a laugh. Well, my last thoughts is Muster, I'm glad you're dead.
Yep.
That's my thought.
I can agree with it.
Yep.
He was
He
back.
hung around too long.
As they say down under, he was a bit of a prick, wasn't he, there, Angelus and Maxie?
No, we would use the C word.
Oh, the C word. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
You
we
get
won't,
the C word.
yeah, we won't use that here, I guess. Any other topics, you guys? This is going to be a pretty short stream, I guess. Well, although we're going to have a...
Well, I started chapter 32.
Ooh.
Oh, and I did try to upload a fresh file to fanfiction.net. It didn't go either. It appears none of my files using the word processor program I'm using are accepted anymore.
Oh.
At least for fanfiction.net. It works fine with AO3.
Maxie, fanfiction.net doesn't limit the number of files you can have, does it?
I don't know. I haven't got to the point. Like, he's way ahead of me in word count, so couldn't tell you.
Because that'd be the only thing I could think of why Lee's chapter 31's not being loaded.
Yeah, like I said, if it is, they're giving me the exact same error messages of it not being a proper format or something. So if there is a limit, they're not telling me what it is, or if it even exists.
Do they have a way that you can put in a help ticket or something?
They probably do. I should probably look into it at some point.
The limit does not exist.
You're imagining it. Well, I look forward to the next chapter, Lee.
Well, I'm trying to make it a good one. I'm just kind of looking at some of it thinking like, I'm not sure that's working out as well as I'd hoped. But I tend to think that about all of them. So,
if you guys haven't been reading along with Lee's fanfic, in the latest release chapter, Alita kicks ass and takes names. So you want to read up to that point because it's awesome.
Well, there is one other topic. We do want our sequels.
Yes.
Yes. Please.
We want 8 sequels.
Yep.
Alita does that in volume 11. Just saying.
Well, as you'll find out tomorrow when we release the premiere, because Creaky's off to lift weights and kick ass.
Yeah, I'm going to lift some weights tomorrow.
We were talking about the uptick in articles talking about Alita across the internet, which we don't know if it's random or if it's something's starting to happen.
Something stirring.
That's right. So hopefully it's the second one. Oh yeah, and this is tomorrow. So we're having a special episode 330, which is a recording. So we've already recorded it. And surprisingly, there was news like 48 hours after the first stream when we recorded this, there was already news, which is what I'm just talking about now.
Which is unusual,
There's an uptick in news reports. So hopefully that means something's happening.
Make sure you watch that episode so you can watch the news, because
there's news. Shocking. Oh no. But yes, we're covering Battle Angel Alita Last Order Volume 2, Phase 10, Yearning Song. So we're 10 chapters into Last Order already. Shooting past. So we'll definitely be finished by 2032, I think.
Only 8 more volumes. Only 8 more volumes ago.
Yeah. 8, isn't it?
Maxie,
like
I wonder
18?
If this is image.
Last Order.
I wonder if this image right here influenced them to do that image that in the movie with Alita and the little dog.
I'd say it would. I'd say that's where they picked it up from.
Probably, yeah.
She looks so cute with a doggo. Let's put a doggo.
Which goes to show the level of dedication and detail Cameron went into simply writing the script, not to mention Rodriguez actually converting it into and fitting it into the movie, all 2 hours and 12 minutes of it. So
Bad Man's in rare form. He says, was the news that we finally get to talk about the manga?
First rule of the manga. We don't talk about the manga.
No, we don't talk about that. No.
So just tune in for episode 330. I can't tell you what it's about.
Yes. All we can tell you, it's the manga. We can tell you that.
Yeah. And of course, Alita kicks ass because it's
Yes,
Alita.
she does.
Yep.
Did we miss anything, you guys?
I can't think of anything.
that particular chapter was missing Uwu, but that's all right.
Yes.
Well,
I think
Well,
it had
I don't-
Ufu, not Uwu.
Ufu, what is that?
Ufu. It's like oof.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, as you can see from that center panel right there, Alita does love her Uncle Creek, and that is because he wants a sequel just like the rest of us. So Disney, give us our sequel, damn it. That's what we want. And there's our queen right there. She's great in the Creeks book, #1 in terms of being an actor. She's superb. She was wonderful in Glengarry Glen Ross. She was great in that thing. Well, she was great in High Noon as well, you know. Yeah, she knocked that thing out of the park. I also want to give shout outs to Elle Lamont and Jesse Fisher because they brought Screwhead. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied here. Screwhead to life, and of course, what I want to see in the sequel is I want to see Screwhead and Alita make up and take on Joshigon and Motorball, because I do believe we're going to have a Motorball arc in the sequel. I don't have any inside information on that, so you know, but I do think that you know, I do think that Screwhead survived. I don't think Stinger killed her. I think her core is still, you know, was still intact. And as we discussed with Elle, that, you know, as long as her head and her core is still intact, you know, she can be repaired. So
well, you had that one guy get his head taken off in the on the track, and he was still talking. So
yeah,
if she
yeah,
got cut in half, the worst that seemed to have happened, I think, was she got paralyzed.
yeah,
I
exactly.
really don't think that would have killed her.
Well, I think too, in the case of these cyborgs, where their computer-based system, when they get cut in half or something like that, traumatic injury or whatever catastrophe happens to them, the system shut down is what they do, I think.
Yeah, they go into a sort of hibernation to try
Yeah.
to save the occupant of the body.
Exactly. So, and as Elle said when we interviewed her, that she is pissed off about the whole situation. You know, she knows that Vector was just kind of conning everybody and stuff like that. So she goes back to Alita and says, hey, girl, I'm with you. Let's just burn it all down, which I love that shit. So anyway, and of course, Jesse Fisher is Screwhead, Jesus, scary. As Elle said, is the most badass stunt woman she ever worked with. So that's pretty cool, you know. So I want all three of these ladies in the sequel. They definitely deserve it, you know. And we, the Alita Army, want these sequels, Disney. So give them to us, for crying out loud. And of course, after we have after the stream stops, rather, we have the Stammtisch, and I just put the link back in the chat. There it is. I won't bring you in until the stream is over, so you don't have to worry about, you know, your voice or your avatar or your face or whatever you want is being out in the internet. You don't have to worry about that, because I'm not going to bring you in, because what we have after the stream is over is kind of like a Zoom call. So it's, you know, nobody sees it but us. So, you know, you're just going to be talking to us on the panel here. I am so sure that Maxie and Lee are going to talk about author stuff and we will play videos sometimes. We show images or photos and stuff like that, and just hang out. So we have a good time doing it. So join us by clicking on that link. We are the Alita Army. We are the most positive fandom on the internet, and we support Alita and Rosa Salazar passionately and positively, and we are here to stay. We are going nowhere, and we're going to get that sequel. And I know as long as I'm on the planet, I'm going to keep doing videos even after the sequel. I'm going to keep doing videos, keep doing streams, and just continue to support our girl and our queen, you know, until everything comes to fruition for us, and that being.
What are you talking about while you're on the planet? You're always on the planet.
Ever since the Cretaceous, yeah, I guess so. You know. So anyway,
I am eternal.
yeah, that's right. So anyway, yeah, we definitely want that sequel. We're going to keep fighting for one, so we're not giving up. Why is this image here? Well, that image is there because I like it. And to paraphrase Gruwishka, I'm only here for our girl and our queen and the Alita Army. And so that only leaves us with one thing left to do, and that would be on my count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Film those
sequels,
baby. So we will catch you next week. And please tune into the Radio Chaos recording tomorrow. It won't be live, but you can still chat and all that kind of good old stuff as you're watching the premiere, and it's worth it. So bye.
Take care, guys.
What's up, Alita Army? This is Hot Toys Alita, and I hope you enjoyed this week's Alita Livestream. Please join my Uncle Creek, Angelus, and our other guests for next week's show. Remember, I do not stand by in the presence of evil, and film those sequels, baby. See you next time.